Arav was born in a small village where life moved slowly and dreams were often kept quiet. The roads were dusty, the houses were simple, and opportunities were limited. People believed that if you worked hard and stayed honest, life would somehow work out. Arav believed that too. From a young age, he was serious about his studies. He wasn't the smart-ass student in the class, but he was consistent. While others rested, he practiced. While others complained, he learned. His dream was not to become famous. He only wanted a stable job and a better life for his parents, who had sacrificed everything for him. Arav became skilled in his field. He spent long nights studying, improving, and preparing himself for something bigger. When he finally got the chance to apply for a job at an international company, he felt proud. He passed the written tests easily. His technical knowledge impressed everyone. For the first time, his dream felt close. Then came the interview. The interviewer smiled and asked him to introduce himself in English. Arav knew exactly what he wanted to say. The words were clear in his mind, but when he opened his mouth, nothing came out. His sentences were broken. His grammar was wrong. His voice was shaky. The silence in the room felt heavy. The interview ended quickly. Arav knew the truth before it was spoken. He didn't fail because he lacked talent. He failed because he couldn't express himself in English. That night, Arav lay awake staring at the ceiling. He felt ashamed, angry, and disappointed. For years, he had told himself that English was not important. He believed skill was enough. That night, he realized how wrong he had been. Without English, his abilities were invisible. Instead of giving up, he made a decision. He would learn English. Not slowly. Not casually. He would learn it with purpose. Arav didn't have money for expensive courses, and he didn't live in an English-speaking country. But he had something more powerful than money. Discipline. He stopped trying to memorize thousands of words and complicated grammar rules. Instead, he focused on what mattered. He began with simple sentences. He wrote down sentences he actually needed in daily life. Every morning, he read them aloud again and again. At first, his tongue felt heavy. His pronunciation was unclear. But he didn't stop. Then he started talking to himself in English. While walking, cooking, or sitting alone, he described everything around him. There was no fear because no one was listening. This became his private classroom. Slowly, English stopped feeling foreign. After a few weeks, something changed. Arav noticed that he no longer translated every sentence in his head. Words came faster. His confidence grew. Next, he challenged himself to think in English. He asked himself questions and answered them immediately. At first, his answers were short. Then they became longer and more detailed. His brain learned to respond without hesitation. Pronunciation was still a problem, so Arav listened carefully to native speakers. He paused videos and repeated sentences exactly as he heard them. Same speed, same emotion. Over time, his accent softened, and his speech sounded more natural. Instead of memorizing vocabulary, he learned words through stories. Every day, he picked a few new words and created a small story using them. He read the story aloud and used the words in real situations. The words stayed with him because they had meaning. Arav also began writing a daily diary in English. At first, it was simple. Later, it became expressive. Writing helped him organize his thoughts and notice his mistakes. Slowly, English stopped feeling like a subject and started feeling like a tool. One day, Arav stood in front of a mirror and spoke English without stopping. He didn't hesitate. He didn't translate. The words flowed naturally. That moment felt unreal, but it was real. It was a result of daily effort. Months later, he spoke with fluent English speakers and understood them easily. They understood him too. He felt confident for the first time in his life. 5 months after he began his journey, Arav applied for the same job again. This time, he walked into the interview calmly. He spoke clearly. He expressed his ideas confidently. He wasn't afraid of mistakes. When he received the job offer, he couldn't believe it. Tears filled his eyes as he called his parents. That moment was not just about a job. It was proof that change is possible. Arav learned that English was not just a language. It was a bridge. A bridge to opportunities, confidence, and a better future. He also learned something even more important. It doesn't matter where you come from. What matters is what you do every day. Consistency beats talent. Courage beats fear. If a small village boy could learn English and succeed, anyone can. The journey is not easy, but it is worth it. Because learning English doesn't just change how you speak. It gives you a voice. If this story inspired you, like this video and subscribe to English Gave Me a Voice. New motivational English stories and listening practice videos are coming to help you speak confidently and fluently. Your English journey starts here. Let's grow together.